Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We are here from Auctria. My name is Lori. I always bring along Tracy. We are talking about Giving Tuesday with Auctria. I'm going to talk fast, but not too fast, because I'll turn it over to Tracy. Hey, we have this webinar in two parts here. So the first part is the donation page setup. We are going to be done that in less than 10 minutes. I timed Tracy. I put her on a stop clock, and she knows. And then we're going to go into the strategy of some Giving Tuesday and bring to you some of the best practices throughout the years. So
that you're here, and we're just I can move along here. And as Lori shared, this is our goal. I'll try not to talk too fast. I get very excited, but I'm going to be just talking a little bit about the Giving Tuesday setup. And it is easy. I'm going to do this under 10 minutes, but there is a slide deck and there'll be resources posted as well. So everything, and you'll receive a video replay link for the video. So everything will be available afterwards. And then there's going to be tips and strategies to help make it even more successful for your organization this year. And just like to do a little call out here, Giving Tuesday is December 2nd this year. So it's there's still time. And this is a great time to be thinking about it and to get started. So as we mentioned, our organization has the tools to make it easy for your supporters to give. Many of your supporters for Giving Tuesday will be your past supporters and your guests and event guests that you've had and bidders. So they are the ones most likely to give again. And we always want to make it easy for them. So some of the key factors to do that is you'll need a website presence and personalized so that they know that they're coming to a Giving Tuesday. It's all part of your campaign. And in Auctria, your organization can have its own special website for this event. And we're going to show you how to do that truly again. We'll keep saying it. It's in 3 clicks. Then with that, you're going to want to be able to collect donations from your past supporters. And again, it needs to be easy. And that can be done through the Auctria credit card integrations. It makes the collection process seamless. And then you want to be able to send out receipt to your supporters afterwards. And you can do that in Auctria as well. You can send an email for the online donations, or you may want to just take those names and send up a thank you note on its own, or you may want to do both. It's great things that can be done. And so here we are. We are just going to go, and this is about a 3-minute video of how you can set up a Giving Tuesday event in Auctria. And so we'll just get this going here.
Yep, everything. Here's how you're going to create your Giving Tuesday event from start to finish. Slide on down to Organization, and then in the Actions tab, you're going to slide down to Giving Tuesday. Click on that, and then Create Event. The Auctria system will automatically create your Giving Tuesday event. I didn't even speed up this video. It's done already. Now I want to take a look at the website that was created and make a couple tweaks. You could leave this totally out of the box as it is, or make a couple adjustments. I'm going to go through this and show you the few adjustments that I would make if I were running my Giving Tuesday event. Completely optional. You can either eliminate these at the top here with a logo and the name of your charity, or update it with the name of your charity. So when I click the pencil button, that gives me the ability to edit the website. So first I'm going to start with the logo. I happen to have a generic logo that'll drop in here, and then upload it, and it's dynamically updated. Same thing, you'll probably want to put the name of your charity in here. I'll just put charity for spacing here. Click update, and it's done. I'm going to come down a little further into this donation area. Again, you can leave this totally as is or make some modifications. I'm going to take off the $1,000 level, and on the front end, put in a smaller donation amount. How about $10? Put in a comma and a space. And then I'm going to swap out this image for something that's a little more specific to my organization. You may want to do that. Upload the image, and then, yep, everything looks good. Oh, I'm going to change the title here. Instead of please help, I'm going to change that to we appreciate your donation. Let's spell that right. And how about a little description that's more closely aligned with your mission and your cause. So after that's done, I'm going to hit save, and everything is dynamically updated and it's instantaneous. So how's this look on the website? This is what the outside people will see. They will can view it. You know what? Let's change the thermometer. Change the goal. I think 50 is a little too high for my organization, so I think I'm going to set this to 10,000. So I'm just going to swap out the target amount to 10,000, hit save, and it looks great. I can also see how this is going to look on a mobile device. Yep, everything looks really nice. It stacks up, it's vertical, and I can see the updated thermometer on the website. If somebody want to make a donation on their mobile phone, they can do so. Hope your Giving Tuesday
It's very fun. So that was a very quick 2-3 minute overview, but it is truly that fast. And that video will be part of our resources, so you can play it a little slower if you would like to walk through all those hints. So now I am actually going to slow it down a bit. And we're just going to post some slides of what we just covered, really for future reference. So just to get oriented, if you're logged in to your Auctria account, you can go under Organization, and then you would click this special, you'll see has Giving Tuesday. You click on that, and that will go to your Create a Giving Tuesday event page. And so when you create it, the system will automatically create a separate event for you, and it will automatically generate the website. So that's a little bit of a different that your website's already generated as soon as you create your event. That way you can come in and talk about some of the changes that you want to do for your participants, for your donors, that they'll see. Also, if you already have a credit card integrated with your event, because you've already had an event, that stays integrated. You don't have to reconnect it. But if you don't have one yet, then you can always connect to your credit card processor of Stripe or authorize.net. And again, your events is all set up, so it'll include the donation buttons as you saw in the video. So here is generally the out-of-the-box look. So right from the beginning, you can, just make a couple of changes and ready to go, or you can customize it all the more. We show that you can add your charity name, you can put your logo, you could put a feature image or something else that is from your marketing. If you wanted to include that, that can still be added to your website. Then you'll have your countdown clock, your donation, and thermometer, so much more, all available, ready to go out of the box. And so then we just covered that you can edit your cash donation element. You can change the levels if you actually have some core numbers that you would like to add, or what works really well for your donors, that can be edited as well. You can change some of the language around on inviting them to give. All of that can be done by going in the editor, and you just double click on the donation box. And then you can also update the thermometer. You can make it to your goal level, target level that suits your organization. You can change the colors on it. And again, you can just modify it just to match what you are putting out in your campaign. But again, you don't have to change anything. If it suits you well, then you just keep it and move on, keep going. And then at the bottom of the page, you're going to notice that we do have some information pre-populated. So the contact us is from your organization, and the same with your socials. So if you wanted to click through, make sure that they're going to match for this event, that will pre-populate as well. And then there's a text box on there that just talks a little bit about Giving Tuesday. So you can edit that as well, double click on it and personalize that information, or keep it as is. All works, ready to go. And all of our websites are mobile friendly, so it is ready to go, so you can see what it looks like on your laptop and from mobile devices. Your community can access it in the best way that suits them. And I think that is our Giving Tuesday in 10 minutes.
Awesome. I'll go over some strategy stuff now. And this is information that we've gathered along the way. We've had some of the experts come in and join us, and then some of the things that we've learned over our 5, 10, how many years have we been running Giving Tuesday? I haven't even, since its inception, pretty much. I do see there's a note in here from Laurel. Laurel, I see it says, can you subdivide donations so the donor can designate either programs for your endowment? What I would do is I would set up 2 donation buckets like this. So I would put 2 of these on my page, and one of them I would say, this donation is going to designate for this program. This one is going to designate for the other program. And I would change that image on there so that it matches it up. So yeah, you can absolutely have that. I would still keep it on one single page. That's the whole goal of the donation of the Giving Tuesday page, to have your single donation page. So yes, you can absolutely do that.
And Lori, I'm just going to do a little shout out and join in. Thanks, Laurel. When you're going to do this, you always can reach out to us. You're actually going to want to create 2 donation buckets inside of Auctria dashboard, so that when the money comes in, it can go to either donation type A, like I think you said, I've forgotten what it was, an endowment, or donation, the next one on the program. So there'd be adding those 2 donations to your dashboard, and then they can show up on your website.
That's great advice, Tracy. Thank you for the additional pieces. Yeah, if you get stuck, just email us or click the top right-hand corner for the speech bubble. So moving on to some Giving Tuesday strategy stuff here. We want to give you the essential steps for a winning campaign. So you can set it up on Auctria, as you can see, in 3 clicks, but really the work that gets done is right now, because I want you right now, like, get off this call and start telling people how amazing your organization is. Go live on a Facebook, start putting it on social media, have your board members make phone calls. You guys talk to your high quality donors, because I want you to tell, probably put about 5 more megaphones on there. Tell about all the amazing things that you guys are doing, and that will give you permission to ask for these donations later. So if they see everything that you are working on, where their past monies have gone, and you're telling them these amazing things, then when it comes to ask, they're like, oh my gosh, you guys have been busy. You guys have been making an impact in the community. I see Jane asked, are we able to get the Giving Tuesday logo designs on the page for a larger campaign? Giving Tuesday will roll out a longer end of campaign. I would like the donors to have the same web address. I'm going to hold on to that for a second here. We can talk about that. So tell, and then ask. So I brought along some expert advice. We have recently had a conversation with Sandy Reese over at Get Fully Funded, and she outlined the 7 common Giving Tuesday mistakes that nonprofits make. And the number 1 on there is waiting until the last minute to plan your Giving Tuesday campaign. But you know what? That's not you guys. You're here today and you're talking about your Giving Tuesday campaign. Don't be vague about your fundraising goals. This is going to support this program, and mark it down and shout it loud. Don't overload donors with information. Oh, do you want to donate to this? Do you want to donate to that? You can volunteer, you can this, you can that. Just, this is what we want. This is how we're going to do it. And be, very, very simplistic. That's why we have the 1 single page. Focus them directly. And do not neglect your team as ambassadors. The people that are on your team are amazing ambassadors. They see the work that gets done every single day of the week, every single minute of the day. Use them to share your story, to share your experiences from your constituents, from the people that are receiving services. Photos, videos, all make that even more impactful. Here's another mistake, a poor giving experience. That's why we are hoping that you will use Auctria, because we know that it works. We know that it works well, and it will streamline everything for you. And this is for later. Don't not follow up after the campaign. So plan that during this planning period. And you want to plan for during Giving Tuesday, the 2 days before, the day before, the day of. And I'm going to show you some examples of that. And don't ignore social engagement. Social engagement can be vital in this process. Have your ambassadors lined up to share your information out, to reshare it over and over, why they're giving, and have those conversations with people today or tomorrow. Maybe getting a little late in the day by the time we hang up. So here's some other information. This was a Giving Tuesday workshop from Marketing Mission, Cody Hayes. This is what we want to do now to be ready for December. And this is similar: defining your campaign, create your page, crafting your message, including social proof, adding visual elements, set up your donation options, which we just talked about, 3 clicks, optimize for mobile, automatically done with Auctria, test your page. You know that it's going to work. So he brought along a couple examples to one of his most recent sessions, and I wanted to slow down for these. So you can set up your fundraising page, you want to draft your content calendar, and you want to have some peer-to-peer strategy in there. We're talking about the ambassadorships, we're talking about matching, and then determine your goals for the campaign itself. So moving along, here's an example that checks all the boxes. And this one's a little more illustrative and has a little more visuals in it. And you can add images, you can add video to the Auctria website. A nice bold headline, which is already in there. So you want to change it to what you're doing for your cause. I think I saw some schools in here. I think I saw Seroptimus. Like, what is that money going to do? Put some really nice images next to the donation levels, which Tracy shows you how to do that also. And they have an interactive campaign, an interactive element. They like to have an image that shows the before and the after of the coral, and that's actually a GIF. It doesn't show on my flat PDF here, but it just wiggles a little bit, and that's all I mean by interactive. Just something that has a little bit of attention grabbing. It doesn't have to be something fancy. You can make it in Canva, just turn it into a GIF. Let that crab go across the side, let it go up. I mean, just a little something does an amazing job. Okay, so in the workshop that he had done, he also laid out your Giving Tuesday marketing plan and talk about the day before Giving Tuesday, and plan this out now so that everything's scheduled, whether you're using Buffer or any of these programs natively. You have your last chance email. You have your midday reminder, because people's inboxes are going to be full, and people are like, oh, there are going to be so many Giving Tuesday emails. You know what? It doesn't matter how many they are. If they love your cause, they're going to look for your email in that email inbox, and they're going to click on that one. So, and that's because of what we did before is we kept telling them how amazing the services have been that you guys have been doing. And then hourly updates are really nice. That way your donors know, oh my gosh, my pledge is making a difference. Look how I've been able to, provide. This one was for puppies and animals, shelter for the animals and feed the puppies. And you want to have your morning kickoff email so that you can share that information timely and at the top of the inbox when the day happens in December. So here's your assets checklist. And you don't have to have everything, but you want to have a bunch. You have your campaign logo branded, some shareable graphics, the cover image for your social media profiles. Change your social media for Giving Tuesday and put on there, together, help us. Any sort of data and infographics that why donating is going to make a difference, and then have your thank you stuff already in your pocket, because you're going to be busy during Giving Tuesday celebrating everything that you're working on, because you want to be able to push those out on Wednesday. So Giving Tuesday, Thank You Wednesday. Moving on, this is how you can look at your information during the event or during Giving Tuesday. You can see it right on your dashboard. And then if you want additional information, you can pull that information down off your reports in a more detailed fashion. So Tracy had mentioned, make sure that the giving is a meaningful ask. And let's dive into that a little more. And I'm bringing along the City Choir of Washington. They did an amazing job on their Giving Tuesday campaign. And she did this based on a conversation that we had had at another webinar when we were talking about the meaningful ask. Meaningful ask. What is my $312 going to do? That is what it costs to tune the piano when it's played by the city choir. Well, of course I want a tuned piano. Like, it's so real. People love the city choir. They want to support it. And that's where those dollars are going to go. And she has calculated each of these out. This is a couple years old now, but she's calculated out each time the words music, song, or singing appeared in the program. $28 each. I've got $28. I go there. I see that in the program. It's real, it's tangible, and it's a meaningful ask. So you can do that for whatever services that you're doing. This is just how City Choir happened to have done it that year. They also had matching dollars, and they exceeded their matching dollars. I think they even changed their goal mid-session because they reached it. So again, this comes from Real Deal Fundraising. Jessica Cloud came in and she chatted with us and she talked about what worked in 2024. So I see Jessica has a note in there. Speaking of these emails, is a simple way to compile email addresses from past events in Auctria. We'll use it for an auction for these mailings. You can download your participant lists out of Auctria very easily if you're using a CRM and wanting to do those emails. So yes, you can do that. So what worked in 2024? Challenge matches, handwritten postcards involving major donors, phone calls, and personal emails. Don't forget about those. Going live, having that energy behind it. Do a Facebook Live, do an Instagram Live, do a LinkedIn Live, do a live something. You're in the throes of it, kind of like this. We're having a lot of fun. It's energy. You will stand out from the crowd because you will be at the top of social media when you see the live events that are happening. A lot easier for people to see it, a lot easier for them to click. If they don't see it live, they'll see it in the evening when they're on their couches, and then you can see the replay. If you need to extend your match, you can, and go ahead and plan for your stewardship. Do this now so that you can have matching for Giving Tuesday. That way you're turning $1 into 2 or $1 into 3 if you have a 3 times match. So Jessica Cloud was kind enough to share with us some handwritten postcards that they had done. They sent these postcards out a week in advance, and it said, save the date, December 3rd, Giving Tuesday. It had the name of the organization, Star King, on there. And on the left, you can see literally her handwritten postcard with some colors in there. And this made this organization, Star King, stand out from the crowd. How many other organizations are sending out postcards? I'll ask that question here in the chat. Are any of you guys sending out postcards prior to your event or prior to your Giving Tuesday? Yes, no, thumb up, thumb down. I am now. Thank you, Haley. I love it. And you give this to your group. Let everybody write out the handwritten postcards. Have it signed by different people in the organization. Make it meaningful. Give them what they need to write in there. But even the 2-color pens that she used there, it pops, it makes a difference. And the best part about it, when you get the mail, it's not like they have to open it up or there's an envelope and it's like, oh, see what's in here. Flip it over, it's instantly right there. Okay, so I talked about after Giving Tuesday. And I know we're talking about that now, but I want you to plan. You can create your graphic in advance. Do it on Canva, do it wherever you're doing your graphics, and just leave the opening there for how much you actually raised. So you can do a lot of this work so that you're prepared on December 3rd or even throughout the day. If you want to give updates throughout the day, I think you should give updates. We're up to this, we're up to this, we're up to this. And it's not we're up to $40,000. We have now saved this many people. We have now educated this many kids or provided this much enrichment for students. We have now enough money to whatever that is. So just a note on licenses for Auctria. You can do Giving Tuesday on any of the Auctria plans because you have unlimited number of events. However, the free Explorer plan does stop at $10,000. It does stop accepting bids, donations, tickets, everything. So if you're going to go over 10, you do need to bump up to Emerald or Diamond. The income limits still do apply. So the 10K, the 50, and the Diamond has no limit. And we are happy to have everybody do a Giving Tuesday event on Auctria. We know it's going to help you raise money for your amazing causes, and we make it easy for you. Our development team works on this every single year for us and makes it the 3 clicks that are there so that we can hand it to you guys as a gift from Auctria. And then stay in touch with us. We are active on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram. Email us hello@auctria.com if you ever get stuck. My favorite Facebook page is the Auction Team Talk page. All sorts of conversations happening for people that are running their event and fundraisers. There's auctioneers, event planners that chime in.
Thanks for spending time with us today and making time in your schedules. We just really appreciate it and recognize that the fall can feel busy, but if there's any questions, reach out. But we wish you all the best. We do hope that this season is your most successful yet.
Bye-bye.